last game here. St. Mary's, which was dominant and then some earlier in the week, one of the best defensive stretches you will ever see. They completely shut down Santa Clara for a stretch in the quote-unquote...
very good. Santa Clara,
right.
Very good team. Top 100 team for sure.
In the third quarter, per se, of a college basketball game, this is per KenPom, just how he breaks it up. So the first 10 minutes of the second half, St. Mary's did not allow a single point against Santa Clara.
They UConned them, right? It's a Hurley, a 30-0 run.
Yeah, 100% against Illinois in the Elite Eight. So big game for Gonzaga, though, for NCAA tournament purposes at St. Mary's. I would say right now Gonzaga needs a win to help its at-large resume. And KenPom projects this one, St. Mary's -1. Late night tip on ESPN. Consider it I don't even want to say it because I hate the chase game. But if you want to chase on a college basketball game, this is it. What say you, big one in the WCC?
Oh, yeah. Gonzaga goes in and gets a win. Chalk it up. Get it ready. Look, I understand that Santa Clara game was crazy. They are undefeated. This is a massive spot. We saw Gonzaga lose in overtime on the road to Oregon State, the newcomer. Santa Clara at home beats them, and then what the transitive property they lost at home to Santa Clara, and shouldn't they go? No, not how it works, because it's not one-to-one. The way that Santa Clara plays is not the way that St. Mary's plays, is not the way that Gonzaga plays, is not how Herb Sendak does it. It's going to be a very, very interesting contrast of styles in terms of what Gonzaga is able to do with their shooting. I just don't think they have the same liability to struggle the way Santa Clara did. I think that they go and this is as much of a coin flip as you're going to get. Gonzaga is underrated for us over at shot quality. St. Mary's is overrated for us over at shot quality. I don't know if it's going to garner the full unit play from me, but I know it'll be on my sheet. I don't think you get many better opportunities to buy in on Mark Few for a price like this. They're going to give it their all. They're going to try to get this win. They need it to even potentially be the 1 seed. And yeah, they're going to get the auto bid. It's not really much of a concern, but this is pride for them. They want to win. They want to win the West Coast. So I expect this to be, I would consider some alternates. Honestly, maybe even more so than laying the -110, because of how I see the distribution of results being, in the fact that a close game probably goes to St. Mary's. But the larger likelihood to me is that it's a clear multi-possession win for Gonzaga, and the truth is that's just not how it's going to be priced. So if they win, it's going to have some seriousness to it, fouls and all that. You're not going to win I don't think you win by 1 at home here. It's an interesting claim. We'll see how it goes. I'll definitely take the spread that's offered, but interesting alternate angle when you think that the win would be sizable for a close game. If you have the shape of the distribution off, you can definitely make money if you're right. So,
couple quick things for me on this one before we wrap it up.
Sure.
Shot quality really likes the last 2 Gonzaga results, so they don't negate any of the 20-plus point wins or 30-plus point wins for that matter against Oregon State in a big-time revenge spot earlier in the week. I will say the one area spot I think favors Gonzaga, but St. Mary's and that Randy Bennett patented ball screen offense with Saxon, I think this is going to be a big night for Saxon if you like props. I'm going to stay away from the side and the total here, but Gonzaga's ball screen offense, they rank in the 31st percentile in terms of pick and roll man. So Saxon could have his way against a pretty, this is one of your weaker Gonzaga front lines. Ike, even though he has size, not necessarily the most physical big like we saw in non-conference, especially against UCLA and UConn.